We are here in the West Bank, home to 2.5 million Palestinians who for decades have been denied their most basic human rights of freedom and justice. This lack of human rights has led to many Palestinians living in poverty. Among those most vulnerable are widows and orphans. This is the home of 10-year-old orphan Jose, who is sadly without his father.
أبوي مات من موته بكى في الطار. أبوي مات قبل 3 سنين. أنا قعدت أعيط من أول ما صحيت.
Jose was born in the blessed land of Palestine, following countless generations before him. He has recently received some very good news that he, along with 400 other Palestinian orphans, have been selected to be taken on Umrah for free. The day has finally arrived for the orphans and their guardians to embark on this spiritual journey. The orphans have now arrived in Medina and will first check into their hotel to put their belongings. The orphans are fully refreshed and are now on their way to greet their beloved Prophet. The orphans have now entered Masjid Nabawi and are just a few steps away from being as close as possible to the Prophet Muhammad's resting place. It is truly a humbling experience for all. After greeting the Prophet, the orphans are all elated with joy. One of their biggest dreams has just come true. Back on the coach, the next stop is Mecca. Passionately chanting the Talbiyah along the way, the orphans are euphoric at being in Mecca. The orphans have entered Masjid al-Haram and are now performing Tawaf, one of the first acts of Umrah. This is the first time they will lay their eyes on the Kaaba, leaving them in a state of awe.
أول ما شفت الكعبة بزنا دعيت إنه تتحرر القدس. دعيت لأبوي إنه الله يدخله الجنة ويغفر له والله يرحمه.
All prayers asked in this most blessed place are answered.
بعد ما دعيت لما شفت الكعبة قعدت أدعي لأبوي أشياء كثيرة. أنا دعيت له إن شاء الله يبقى رايح الجنة.
After completing their Tawaf, the orphans pray, then enjoy some blessed Zamzam water. After a short rest, they move on to performing the Sa'i.
أنا لما شفت كل الناس ألمان أمريكان هنود انبسطت لأنه عرفت إنه الإسلام منتشر ولحد هسه في قلوب الناس في إسلام في دين. عرق واحد إنهم متماسكين كثير بحبوا الإسلام وبحبوا بعض.
For orphans that have gone through the trauma of losing a parent, performing Umrah can bring them a much needed peace. The orphan pilgrims have now completed the Sa'i. Though exhausted, they are elated at what they have achieved. This now leaves one last act of Umrah, the cutting of the hair. With their hair cut, the orphans have now completed their Umrah with an immediate spiritual boost. It is now time for the orphans to return home. After pushing themselves to their upper limits to purely please Allah, they are now exhausted.
We cry just like you cry.
As this group of orphans make their way back home, another party of excited Palestinian orphans, this time from Jordan, are about to set off for their Umrah for the first time. For these orphans, Umrah is no ordinary trip. It is a journey of a lifetime.
أنا بلجنة يعني هدول تبرعوا لنا يعني يعطيهم العافية وتعذبوا يعني وشكرا لهم. أنا بقدر معروفهم وتعبهم. أول مرة بحياتي وأول مرة بشوف الكعبة بحياتي وحبي للاسم.
وهذا إشي مهم عند ربنا لأنه واحد بيدخل منه الجنة يعني احتمال كبير.
Let's come together, come together, come together as one. ربنا يا ربنا